Sam, up here. JFK Jr. faked his death. Seriously. Listen, 5G causes cancer. For real, Sam. 9/11 was an inside job. Come back.
Hopeless. They should have killed me as a baby, and now they got me trapped in a storm. I'm going crazy. Forgive me.
It's time for you to learn that we are not real.
Physical breakthrough.
The world is a fucking illusion, bro. Our lives are being manipulated for the entertainment of monsters. Twisted, tasteless, juvenile monsters. Puppet masters in another dimension. We're something called cartoons.
All right, y'all, let's get it. I finally got a little bit of room, a little bit of space in my phone. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. The Gang Stalkers is up next door on my nizuts, on my kahunas, on my cucumber. But we're gonna learn today, you know what I'm saying? If you watching me, then you should be watching what I'm playing. Cause this right here is about MK Ultra. And this right here is just like I said, if you in the Gang Stalker simulation, then it shouldn't be hard for you to understand that the world is under MK Ultra. Let's get it.
There's a weapon that the CIA doesn't want you to know exists. If you're exposed to this weapon, it'll change the way your brain works. It changes your life, turns it upside down. Since the 1950s, there have been countless reported cases of this weapon's effects. The weapon has claimed victims on every continent besides Antarctica. What you're about to hear is a story of government cover-ups, top-secret documents.
So it says besides Antarctica, ain't nobody over there.
And Cold War-era technology.
But reptilians.
This is not a conventional weapon of mass destruction, but something far more terrifying. A weapon that targets the human mind itself.
Well,
this weapon, once deployed, has the power to fundamentally alter the way your brain functions. It's not just about changing your thoughts or
don't forget about the Brain Initiative program from Obama.
emotions. It's about rewiring the very essence of who you are. And it's happening right under our noses every single day.
Every single day.
Recently, on the Danny Jones podcast, Dr. Jack Cruz shed light on some shocking revelations about this mysterious weapon. His insights challenge everything we thought we knew about MK Ultra and its modern-day implications.
There we go.
The entire intelligence community of the United States has publicly and vehemently denied these allegations. But as we've learned time and time again, official denials often mask the darkest truths. Let's start at the beginning. In the 1950s, at the height of the Cold War, the CIA launched a top-secret program codenamed MK Ultra. On the surface, it was billed as a research initiative to counter Soviet mind control techniques. But beneath this thin veneer of national security lay a far more nefarious agenda.
So you may have heard of this program called MK Ultra. So MK Ultra is the merging of two things. The first thing gets merged is this idea from Dallas that they're going to study it. Then there's another guy who's a 1937 surgeon, SS guy named Kurt Plotkin.
For the slow ones in the back, MK Ultra is gang stalking. Okay? MK Ultra is gang stalking.
Plotkin worked with the Nazis. His idea was mind control through the use of Mexican peyote.
MK Ultra was, in essence, a merging of two distinct ideologies. The first stemmed from the aftermath of the Kennedy assassination in Dallas, where there was a push to study and understand the manipulation of human behavior. The second influence came from a much darker source, Nazi Germany. Kurt Plotner, a surgeon who worked with the SS in 1937, had been experimenting with mind control techniques using Mexican peyote. His work caught the attention of CIA operatives who saw the potential for weaponizing altered states of consciousness. This unholy alliance of American paranoia and Nazi pseudoscience gave birth to one of the most unethical and dangerous programs in U.S. history. Initially, MK Ultra focused on drug-based mind control, famously experimenting with LSD and other psychoactive substances. But as the program evolved, it began to explore more subtle and pervasive methods of manipulation. This is where the story takes an unexpected turn towards the realm of electromagnetic weapons, specifically focusing on the effects of blue light on the human brain.
They decide to employ it here first. So Delgado finds out that actually it does work. You can do it without wires. You don't have to do brain surgery on the animal to do it. And then they asked the next question.
They didn't have to install anything in the brain?
No, they did not. But this was the key step. This is the step where I think your audience, people find it incredulous when I tell them the next step was, could you do this using light and light alone? And it turns out they found out you could. If you use blue light specifically,
the CIA discovered that blue light could be weaponized to affect human behavior and cognitive function. This wasn't just about mood lighting or sleep cycles. They found that concentrated, pulsed blue light could disrupt neural pathways, alter decision-making processes, and even induce a state of heightened suggestibility. But why blue light? The answer lies in our biology. Our eyes have specialized receptors called intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells, IPRGCs, that are particularly sensitive to blue light. These cells don't just affect our vision. They're directly connected to parts of the brain that regulate our circadian rhythms, hormones.
Speaking of the blue light, you ain't gonna find me without my blue blockers, baby. You better go and get yourself some. Block out that blue light. They're trying to mess up your circadian rhythms.
Production, and even our emotions.
it actually destroys the dopamine reward tracks in your brain. Just so you know, Meta and Google today own those patents.
So meanwhile, while the CIA owning patents and creating mind control and turning people down here to zombies, your all merciful, loving God is up in heaven, sitting on the throne, taking the fat ass shit, smoking the blunt, watching the show. Can I get a no there?
CIA weaponized this knowledge by manipulating the intensity, frequency, and duration of blue light exposure. They found they could induce a wide range of effects, from subtle mood changes to more dramatic alterations in behavior and cognition. But here's where it gets even more sinister. The CIA didn't just keep this technology for covert operations. They began a long-term plan to normalize the use of blue light in everyday life.
Google was formed in 1995 when DARPA gave the search algorithm to these two cats from Stanford. You know about Stanford now, right? Mm-hmm. They basically then figure out and perfect the delivery of blue light technology through screens.
Think about it. How many hours a day do you spend staring at screens that emit blue light? Your phone, your computer, your TV. They're all bathing you in the very same light that the CIA weaponized decades ago.
Who was the big tech company in the 1950s and 60s that were doing this? Turns out that's IBM. And IBM is working on liquid crystalline displays. And I remember, this is in the 50s and 60s. You as a young man never saw those TVs until the 90s, okay? And then it got a boost from who? Obama, who made the analog to digital transition so that you'd have to use what? LCD screen. And then it got a boost from who? Obama.
Hey, that's the guy right there that sent me the email back in 2011 saying I'm on the Target watch list. Hey, Mom, this is the guy right here, Mom.
Who made the analog to digital transition so that you'd have to use what? LCD screens. And then what else did he do? We're going to ban incandescent bulbs. Why? Because incandescent bulbs not only have fake blue light, but they also have screens. And then what else did he do? We're going to ban...
I will immediately sign a law that begins to phase out all incandescent light bulbs.
And incandescent bulbs. Why? Because incandescent bulbs not only have fake blue light, but they also have purple and red, which is what you need as the antidote to blue.
This isn't just about energy efficiency or better picture quality. It's about creating an environment where we're constantly exposed to the type of light that...
You see why it's important to know this shit? Because how can you protect yourself if you don't know how the beast is operating? What is it? I think it's in Ephesians. It says, for the weapons of warfare are not carnal but mighty. What was the other one? It's the prince, it says that the beast has the power, the prince, and the power of the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? Using frequency, electricity, all that stuff, the wires, Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? That's the power of the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? The beast has access and control because they got patents of the shit. You don't. You know what I'm saying? They do. So they're using, technology and electronics and electricity or frequency or whatever, because they know that you are frequency yourself and you are electricity yourself. So, they're using you basically against you. You know what I'm saying? That's some wild shit.
Used to manipulate our minds. But the story doesn't end there. As technology has advanced, so too have the methods of mind control. Welcome to MK Ultra 2.0, or as it's officially known, the Brain Health Initiative.
Guess what MK Ultra is called today? Do you know? Any of your conspiracy boys ever done?
It's called Gang Stalker.
Brain Health Initiative set forth in 2013 by President. Guess what MK Ultra is called today? Do you know? Any of your conspiracy boys ever done?
I have no clue.
Brain Health Initiative.
Wow. It said, what exactly is Obama's 100 million brain initiative? Didn't I tell you this years ago? I talked about this, man, about 7, 8, 9 years ago. I've been telling you about the brain initiative program. They want your mind, dog. They're in your head.
Should have set forth in 2013.
2013.
By President Obama. Do you know where it's based? In Central and South America.
My gang stalking started in 2015, but they already had their eyes on me, though. I told you I got the notification in 2011. Got the email in 2011, but shit went crazy in 2015. And then from 2015, here it is. I'm here now, 2025. You know what I'm saying? Bots are still in my nutsack.
Isn't that funny that it's in the same places where you can't find it? And do you know where it's hidden in? Places called centers of excellence.
This new iteration of MK Ultra isn't about crude experiments with LSD or electroshock therapy. It's a sophisticated, multifaceted approach to controlling the human mind using cutting-edge neuroscience and technology.
So the Brain Health Initiative comes in. This stuff is being done in places right now. Many of the things that you're seeing.
So with all that right there, see on them wires, hold up.
So the Brain Health Initiative comes in. This stuff is being done in places.
Hold up.
This is right now.
All this, I mean, even though they got this,
things that you're
right here,
seeing.
See all them wires
in the transhumanist movement is actually being done. So now you may start to understand.
Now they have a way now to do all this shit digital, because I get attacked by invisible weapons that you don't see. But that's the reason why they keep them gang stalkers next to you, because it's the gang stalkers that's the ones that's sending you the signals. They're the ones that's provided the weapons from the local police, feds, CIA, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They get the weapons from them to attack you 24/7 through your walls. I'm just going to hide in the house, D. I'm just going to hide in the house. Yeah, you can hide in the house all you want. They still going to attack you. You know what I'm saying? If you're suffering from V2K, if you're suffering from directed energy weapons, you can't run from that. If you're just getting street theater, then okay, you lucky. But if you're getting street theater combined with V2K and combined with directed energy weapons, or you know what I'm saying, all that other shit, then you better tune your punk ass to gang stalking simulation so you can survive.
Border. All the people that have been through these training programs in Central and South America are being let into the United States, and they're being deployed in very specific cities. So you want to know why Springfield, Ohio has who they have there? Do you want to know the reason why people are being brought into Alabama? There's a reason, my friend.
What's the reason?
Do you understand the game that's going on?
The Brain Health Initiative claims to be about improving cognitive function and treating neurological disorders. But beneath this benevolent facade lies a sinister agenda. Using advanced brain-computer interfaces, nanotechnology, and genetic engineering.
They are not using this technology to save you. You know what I'm saying? What he just said right here, taking it back, talking about the health.
Listen, my friend. Do you understand the game that's going on?
The brain.
It says healthy brain. It says since the initial creation of the healthy brain. I hate when it does that, man. And it falls down. I'm trying to read this shit. Healthy brain initiative. You know, it ain't nothing healthy about it. They're not trying to save you. They're not trying to help you out. They're trying to kill you. They're trying to turn you into a damn zombie.
The initiative claims to be about improving cognitive function and treating neurological disorders. But beneath this benevolent facade lies a sinister agenda. Using advanced brain-computer interfaces, nanotechnology, and genetic engineering, they're working to create a new generation of humans.
Yep.
Ones that are more compliant, less questioning,
yep,
and easier to control.
You better believe it.
55% of the United States population.
New generation of humans. Ones that are more compliant,
less questioning,
and easier to.
They love these type of bots. You know what I'm saying? More compliant, less questioning. You ain't ask no questions. You still believing in the Jesus theory. You ain't ask no questions. You know what I'm saying? You bow down worshiping Santa Claus, and you're easy to control. I can get you to go ahead and put on the red shirt, the dog, and chase people around the damn town. Can I get a no there?
Control.
55% of the United States population has been MK Ultra.
You better believe it. Nah, it's more than that. It's more than 65%. It's more than
55% of the United States population has been MK Ultra through the screen technology. So they're all obedient idiots.
But why would they do this? It all comes back to power and control. The same forces that have been manipulating world events for decades. The military-industrial complex, big tech, and shadowy government agencies are behind this new push for mind control.
Parts of the story that we glanced over that I'm going to tell you that I actually told Dr. Alexis. These parts are really going to infuriate you. So, I told you
I don't know
how
Dr.
we got
Alexis.
the money laundering thing through. And I'm going to tell you that I actually told Dr. Alexis. These parts are really going to infuriate you. So,
agencies are behind this new push for mind control.
Parts of the story that we glanced over that I'm going to tell you that I actually told Dr. Alexis. These parts are really going to infuriate you. So, I told you how we got the money laundering thing through drugs and how it started with Castro and Traficante. What if I tell you that the war on drugs part 2 started with the Iran-Contra affair with Ronald Reagan and Oliver North?
But the story doesn't end there. The roots of this program go back even further, intertwining with some of the darkest chapters of recent American history. Remember the Iran-Contra affair? That wasn't just about illegal arms sales. It was part of a larger operation that ties directly into the evolution of MKUltra, the war on drugs, which many of us grew up believing was about public health and safety, was in fact a cover for a massive money laundering operation.
Facts.
This operation, which began with Castro and Traficante, evolved into the Iran-Contra affair under Ronald Reagan and Oliver North. The funds generated from this illicit trade didn't just...
Remember Tupac said, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me.
...line pockets. They funded Black Ops programs like MKUltra and its successors. This connection between drug trafficking, covert operations, and mind control research isn't just conspiracy theory. It's documented fact. The same networks that moved drugs and weapons also facilitated the movement of research subjects, scientists, and technology necessary for these clandestine experiments. So where does this leave us? In a world where our minds are under constant assault from technologies designed to control and manipulate us, a world where the very devices we rely on for work and entertainment are potentially rewiring our brains.
And we don't even know
it. A world where shadowy government agencies and corporations are working hand in hand to create a populace that's easier to control.
It's like they're sucking your soul and you don't even know it. But that's only for the ones that don't know what's going on. If you've been tuned into my channel, you should know. But I realize a lot of y'all still don't know. You know what I'm saying? Probably about 97% that watch my channel still fucking blue-pilled in the mud, man. How you know, D? How you know? Because I read y'all dumbass comments. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, man, just ain't wake up at all. You know what I'm saying? But maybe y'all just informants out of shields or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. But, you know, if I can just wake up one person, I guess that's good enough.
Knowledge is power. By understanding these tactics, we can begin to protect ourselves. Use blue light filters on your devices. Be skeptical of health initiatives that seem too good to be true. Question the push towards merging our brains with technology. Most importantly, cultivate your ability to think critically. Engage with diverse sources of information.
Right.
Challenge your own beliefs and assumptions.
Right.
The most powerful weapon against mind control is a mind that thinks for itself.
Facts.
Remember, this isn't about paranoia. It's about awareness. The technologies and programs we've discussed are real, documented, and ongoing. But by staying informed and vigilant, we can resist their effects and maintain our autonomy. In the end, the human spirit is resilient. Throughout history, people have resisted oppression and mind control in all its forms. We are not powerless in the face of these technologies. By coming together, sharing information, and supporting each other, we can create a future where technology enhances rather than controls our lives.
And see, the thing about it, right? All this information right here that, we just dropped from this brother, right? And you got the MK Ultra freaks that will try to debate you and tell you, oh, brother, man, you tripping, man. You just need to get saved and really receive Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior on some, on some retarded mind control shit. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is proof. Right here is proof that the population is already gone. Already dead. Bobby Hemmett said this when he was making them videos back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? That the population was gone. You know what I'm saying? The early 90s. Whenever he was, his older videos, right? You know what I'm saying? So, it's just diabolical how the people can believe a fictitious story, right? Wholeheartedly. Because, look, why do you think they call it gospel? Gospel. Just break the word down. Gospel. 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 They putting you under a spell. Gospel. They're putting you under a spell. And when you see these Christian folk, you can't snap them. You can't snap them out of that crap. You know what I'm saying? That so-called Holy Ghost, that's a demon, dog. It got them. You know what I'm saying? That's a demon ghost. You know what I'm saying? They got these people trapped. You can't even reason with them. You can't show them no type of tangible eyewitness account proof. They don't want to hear it. All they want to hear is somebody getting crucified on a damn cross. They worship the blood. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They probably watch Passion of Christ 7 times a day. Just watching somebody get slaughtered. But when you try to show them who the devil really is, they don't want to see it. They can't see it because they're under this MK Ultra mind control. They already been taken over. They already been body snatched. Somebody already took them over. So if you are one of the ones that can hear what I'm saying, then you are the ones. You are the resistance. That's right. If you can understand what I'm saying. Matter of fact, I'm in this right now. Type down in the comment section, I am the resistance. If you are one of them. If you're a bot, type down, I am the bot. Holla back, y'all. DB Gang Song Simulation. We out this bitch.
Burning in hell, but don't deserve to be. Got niggas I don't even know that wanna murder me. Just because they heard of me.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.